Hello from Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Today is April the 23rd, 2021, and it is about 76 degrees out here. It's a gorgeous day. I'm here at the office, our Lakewood Ranch office for Michael Saunders and Company, and this is our little lake that you see in the background behind me here, and maybe you can see our resident alligator that hangs out here from time to time. Today I wanted to talk to you about all the questions that I'm getting from all the buyers that are contacting me is what's going on with the prices and how come they keep going up? Are we in another bubble? I'm going to try and answer those questions the best I can coming right up.
Don't buy real estate if you experience allergic reactions to happiness, satisfaction, pride, fulfillment, contentment. Stop buying real estate if you don't like community, a sea of belonging, a diversified portfolio. Buying real estate may cause you to shop at hardware stores, furniture stores, and design centers. See your realtor immediately if you experience any of these symptoms.
Hello, I'm Mark Bamig with Michael Saunders and Company. And in this channel, Living in Lakewood Ranch, Florida, we cover all the areas around Lakewood Ranch, Sarasota, Manatee County, Sarasota counties, all the way up to Anna Maria Island and down to Casey Key. So if you find interest in this channel and it provides good information for you, just click that little subscribe button and ding the little bell so every time I put on a new video, you'll get notified. Well, it is a very trying time here if you want to buy a home, and it seems to be prevalent across the United States. And I saw an article today that came from Lawrence Yoon, who is the head of NAR, the National Association of Realtors, and he said we're not in a bubble, but we are in a short supply of inventory. And I almost can equate this to what happened when we were going through COVID and you couldn't buy toilet paper on the shelf. It was a short supply, the prices went up, then the supply eventually caught up and the prices stabilized. Now I don't think that we're in that much of a predicament for housing, but house prices are rising. But I wanted to point out a couple of things to you. Real estate is in a cycle and it always ebbs and flows. And if you can remember in 2006, we were at the height of the market. And as you can see from this chart here, prices were very high for Charlotte, Manatee, and Sarasota counties. So this is showing you from 2006 all the way up to the end of 2020. And as you can see, the prices have come back almost to where they were in 2006. This shows you the same thing in price per square foot, but it's a little bit easier to comprehend here because you can actually see the dip really well and then how the prices have steadily increased back to where we are today. Now, that tied along with this chart, which covers the interest rates. If you'll notice, in 2006, the interest rates hovered around 6%. Well, when you combine that with the prices of the houses in 2006, that did create an issue there because the mortgage lenders were lending money frivolously and to anybody that could quote-unquote fog a mirror. So those restrictions have tightened up severely. So today's market, it is not as easy to get a mortgage as it was back in 2006. But remember this. For every 1% increase or decrease in the interest rate, increases or decreases the buying power by 10%. So in 2006 at 6%, compared to now at 3%, that is a 30% increase in the buying power because for every 1% rise in interest rates, it decreases what you can buy by 10%. So let's just say that you could afford a $2,000 a month house payment, and now, and that was in 2006, now those house payments are going to be much higher because the interest rates now are only at 3%. So just remember that. That's a very important factor to keep in mind. Also keep in mind that real estate is a long-term investment. It is not a short-term investment. I have comments on my YouTube channel that says, hey, when you buy this in 2 or 3 years, it may be the same price or even down some. Well, that could be in 2 or 3 years, but if you have a buy and hold philosophy for real estate, which is really basically what you should do, then you need to look at this over a 10 or a 15-year time span. Typically right now, the average ownership of a home is between 9 and 10 years. So it is not like the stock market where you're in and out on a regular basis and doing it quickly. It's very expensive to buy and sell real estate. You have to be able to take that into consideration when you go to sell a house or when you go to list a house. Also, you don't want to be a market timer. It's much easier to do that in the stock market. If you're doing day trading, you're getting in and out quite quickly, but you cannot time the market in real estate. If people think that this is the height of it, and 3 years from now we look back and say it wasn't the height of it, then you will have missed out. The other is true. If we do have a downturn and you have a buy and hold philosophy for real estate, you should be protected over the long run. I came across this little video the other day I thought I would share with you. It's about an apple and somebody wanting to buy the apple. Now, while it is making a parody on real estate, I don't think it's quite that bad, but it is quite funny. Take a look.
Excuse me, is that apple for sale?
Yeah, we're about to put it on sale right now, actually.
Well, I'm in the market, so tell me about your apple. Why should I buy it?
Nice try. Okay, people, here's how this is gonna work. I have an apple here. The highest bidder's going home with this. I want all bids in the next 2 minutes, then we're closing it. Bidding starts at $5.
Feeling pretty confident there, huh? I mean, don't you think?
$10.
He said starting at 5.
15.
Is this a new apple?
Yeah, just listed. I'm pre-qualified. I'll pay cash. I got cash. 20. 30. 40. No, just make it 45.
Is it even worth that?
50. I don't know. Please, this is the 8th apple I've tried to buy.
Could I at least see it up close?
Nope, it's an apple. You know what it is. You either want it or you don't. I'll take it for 100.
What? I'm from California. It's the cheapest apple I've ever seen.
120.
Why did I do that? Why? I don't.
So if you're in the market to make a move coming down here to Lakewood Ranch, Florida, just click the little subscribe button and tap that little bell. Every time I put on a new video, you'll be notified. And don't hesitate to call me, text me, send me an email. I'll be glad to respond and see if we can't find you a place that suits your needs here in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Mark Bamig, Michael Saunders and Company.